said I got style for.
Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, don't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in.
I'm on my job, I get it done, but you should know that. Shine like a sun, a 101, you should know that. I get the front and in the back, you should know that. No need to stun, it's never cap, you should know that. All I know, 10 toes, never fold, bang roll, on the go, ice wall, ice wall, ice wall.
Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, don't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in.
I miss my baby, so I hit them on the FaceTime. I need it all for them, so no, I cannot waste time. Facing these oceans, feel the water on my waistline. We trust the process and I only know it takes time. You can get it, got no worries, I'm gon' make mine. Going global, I'ma get it out the state lines. Paying taxes at a more than what you make now. Different bracket, eating off a different plate
Came for
now.
my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, don't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in.
It's only 8 a.m. I don't do it for the gram. I know I'm on a man. I'm my 2020. Whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020. Reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. Wrote inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundry mat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, Every day I wake up, I'ma send it.
Good morning all. Yes sir, hope everyone is well, hope everyone is good. Let's get it. Yes sir. Happy Tuesday to everyone. Let's see what we got going on the charts. And take it from there. Let me make sure I'm all systems go. One camera's not working, let me fix it. Ugh. There we go. Bro is sick. Yeah, a little bit, man. Can't seem to get rid of this fucking flu, man. One day good, one day bad. Ugh. Let's get it. Crypto's back down. Yeah, we spoke about that retest. Let's see. With your flu, you sound like exactly like Johnny Depp. Taking a trade today? Brother, I just turned on the bloody stream, man. Just now. Just now I turned on the stream. Relax. Just now. Literally 1 second ago. How do you recover after a huge loss? Well, there should be no such thing as a huge loss. It's an accounted loss, right? So you should always know how much you're risking. And then you just take something that follows your plan. If you don't have a profitable plan, you need to get better. Simple as that. Simple as that. Man, head is spinning. Let's get it. Flu is like crypto, bro. I don't know what happened. Yesterday I was feeling good. Weekend I was totally knocked out. And then yesterday I was feeling good. And then today woke up not feeling so good. But we'll see. No problem. Alright, let's see what we have today on Tuesday, March 4th here. So the big news today is going to be Udia speaking. So this is definitely what market will wait for in terms of this is definitely going to be something super interesting here. It's going to be what are they going to say with the Bank of Japan, and we're going to see what they end up saying. We're going to see if they look to increase interest rates or they look to decrease. Say keep it the same. They're not going to decrease interest rates, but if they hint at increasing interest rates, we're going to see pound dump here. We're going to see pound yen dump. Sorry, not the pound, but pound yen's going to dump. Why? Because we're going to see strength come into the yen here. So the crazy freaking thing, which is insane, is we're back in the range. Unbelievable. Stupid price action, if you ask me. Just total pump and dump. I think XRP moves cleaner than this. XRP is probably moving cleaner. It's insane. Doesn't show you? Well, I'm not surprised. Man's always changing his speech. Let's go see if he changed his speech. When has he changed it to? The next day? Maybe he's sick as well. He changed his speech. When has he changed it to now? So he just decides not to speak now? And continue more bullshit? Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's speaking next day. Next day on the morning. Damn. Alright, so I guess we don't have him speaking today. But this was an insane push. Just so random here. We had a little bit of Trump news. We had a little bit of Ukraine news. All of that stuff together. Give me a sec. Throat's hurting. Need to try break this voice. And yeah, we see that come through. We see that come through where we see Trump spoke about JPY. Yeah, we saw that, and we just see all this tensions and God knows what. And then we had some. We also had some GBP news as well. We had some GBP news. All of this ended up pumping price here crazy, but we could see it was all a fake pump because overnight from about 22, so about 10:45 my time, we really got the retracement at 10:45. Yeah, 10:45, boom, retraced. Where are we? Back in the range. Check this 4-hour pump and dump. Pump and dump. So where are we? Back in the same range. So we've been in this range for about since the 21st. 21st to the 1st, it's like maybe almost 2 weeks now. We're almost 2 weeks stuck in this range. And, you know, yeah, just stuck in this range, man. Just stuck in this range. We need to get out, really. We just need... Yesterday, it was good. I was not too pissed at the push because I knew that it could give opportunity, hopefully for sells back down or for the continuation of the buys. We spoke about in weekly webinar about the possible retracement of the buys. And I mean, yeah, the retracement here from a higher time frame, but it happened. Look, it happened all at once, man. It happened all at once at 11 a.m. So super impulsive, super random. Nothing really you can be pissed about, except just annoyed that it's being this random. But as a trader, our job is going to be to trade what we see, not what we feel, and not what we want to see, right? So at the end of the day, we trade what's in front of us, and if this is what's in front of us, then we you know, we deal with it, right? That's the way we trade. So today, as a plan, it's kind of going to be the same plan we've had all week because we're back in the same spot as yesterday. We were here yesterday, look where we are today. So can you imagine, which is absolutely crazy, right? Which is absolutely crazy. From yesterday to today, we have gone nowhere. We literally, all of this is nothing. This was just nothing. Because yesterday, London, we were here. Today, London, we are here. From yesterday to today, despite all this crazy move, we have made no progression. Our progression has been 20 pips. 20 pip progression from yesterday to today. So that's absolutely nuts to think about. Now, in terms of bias today, it is going to leave us with still a daily bullish candle close. It's going to leave us with a bullish 4-hour candle close. So technically bullish. If we can leave the range again, I do think there is options here. If we can leave the range. You know, especially we leave this previous 1 hour. Buys above the highs here. I would just say above key level would be enough, to be honest. Say somewhere like this. So buys above there would make sense. Inside of here, I don't really want to mess in here. How big is this range? From wick high. It's only 20 pips. It's not that bad, but look, we have this resistance here. It's also the daily flip. And we can see if we can get a close above here would kind of be what I'm looking for, man. This is a high volume zone. Hopefully it still remains high volume. And you could see a push through here. Question is, we've seen London be very inconsistent in the range till we break out. And it's broke out really impulsively. So I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, you could give this a shot. It's just going to be a little bit of a gamble. Where I wouldn't be surprised if we get like one big candle that just solves the range here. It wouldn't surprise me to see that. And it also wouldn't surprise me if that candle faked out. Because it's been nasty like that, you know. Seen many fake outs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fake outs. And then the 6, well, let's see how many. 1, 2, 3. Fourth one went. So will the fifth one also going to go? We're going to see. We're going to see. But luckily we have 2 other pairs for today. So if GJ just wants to stay here sideways, it's not going to be a problem. And John is saying, I think it's a rare time in the world. Fundamentals issues are massive. Will EU fund Ukraine or even go to war? Will US get into a mess or pull out so much instability? Correct. We're definitely seeing that. Already US has announced, Trump overnight announced that he's withdrawing his military support from Ukraine, right? And Alexei is also right. EU does not have money, but the problem is that pausing. Correct. But the thing is that they're all after Ukraine's minerals. Ukraine is very, very rich in minerals, very rich in minerals. So it would make sense for EU to print money to give to them in order to get access to those minerals. The question is, is EU strong enough to strike a deal? That's the question. It's all very complex. So gold. Yeah, but now Russia has teamed up with North Korea. You know, and who knows who they'll team up with. So yeah, looking at gold here on the other hand. Gold also rallied up yesterday. Around late New York after NYSE, we started to see a nice rally up here. Tried to continue that rally, fail over Asian. Well, just before Asian. Couple of hours And now we're seeing price in this pre-session range here. And daily time frame is giving us a strong close. My zone of interest is 2900. 2900, I'm interested to see what happens at 2900. Reason being is that I could look for some higher time frame shorts from there. Not higher time frame, but some shorts. Could spike up a little bit more, 30 pips more, 40 pips more. But that area I'd be interested in. Now, what's interesting here is we have actually a bullish bias. Even though it looks bearish, we do have a bullish bias. But if we do start breaking lows, I will flip to a mixed bias, just because that is not very confidence inducing the way we closed that candle, right? So if I am to look here, buys above this range here, we have a little bit of a clean range above this 15 here. So let's just go mark this 15. But I'm not going to buy above the highs here. It's going to be too late, right? So if I'm going to look for a buy, I'm going to look for some sort of support creation. Something like this type of setup, where we have one candle close bullish, next one close bearish, then we close above. That's a nice setup. Or something like this, where we create structure and continue up. Or something like that, a nice little setup too. So it's a good range here. So the goal is going to be ideally to get from the bottom of the range back to the top of the range, instead of trying to trade the breakout. I don't really want to trade the breakout because by the time it gets there, it's a big range, you know. So we're gonna see how price reacts up there. It's 120 pip range, yeah, exactly. So excuse me. So we're gonna see how price reacts here from the bottom of the range. Does it break the structure first of all? Because I feel if we respect the structure, there'll be buys above this range here. I quite like this as well. Because it's just going to be higher lows. Yeah, we're not making higher highs, but higher low, question mark right now. See that close something like this. You could look to entertain targets up to this resistance and see what ends up happening, right? We're going to see that on a 5-minute as well. Yeah, I mean, it's not the cleanest on 5. So I definitely would want to close above this 15 to give me confirmation. But everything else would be clean. 30-minute would be good. 15-minute would be good. Ideal setup, the most confidence inducing setup here is going to be that change of structure is going to be very, very good. Going to be the most confident inducing setup here. So that's what I would look for, you know, if I'm trying to manage this. 1 hour is pretty clean as well. We do have the structure here, so we're going to see how it forms here. We just need to see supports formed, and then we can take it from there. Now for sells today, sells, you know, they can become an option, but really I don't see sells till we get below maybe the 15 here really, or start to create some very, very bearish structure here. I'm not seeing bearish enough structure to just say, okay, take a sell, you know. I'm not seeing enough to say, okay, that's it, take a sell. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna look at DAX here as well. DAX, very interesting push yesterday. The same time that GJ was flying, DAX decided to make a monumental daily candle, fat daily candle this man. This daily candle is, what's this, 700 point candle, massive. It is giving us a breakout candle close. 4 hour has a bullish bias here. You know, if we get some volume today, it looks clean. It looks clean to continue up. I'm not gonna try sell DAX yet, just because of the breakout. Even though today could retrace the move just like GJ did, I'm not confident about that. I'm not confident about that because we are fundamentally bullish on DAX, whereas GJ, we're not fundamentally biased to either side. In terms of trades today, nice little 5-minute close above here could present some options here. We're going to put 5/15 because it's just above the 15-minute resistance. So if we have a 15 close above plus a 5 close above, have these wicks to fill and then potentially get towards these highs. There's no setup, then there's more trades above 23.88. This 15-minute resistance, we're just going to cross-check everything. We have a 1 hour before, so we need to watch that taking a buy to here. Definitely going to, that's marked by a yellow line. 30-minute is okay here. 15-minute is okay. So in 10 minutes here, we will be able to find out what's going to be the best option here. Ideally, we make one more 5-minute structure. and then we close above to look for that continuation up. And then I expect DAX, to hopefully make its way towards the upside. That would be the kind of plan here. 15-minute close would be good since the last 15-minute close bearish. I prefer to see a 15-minute candle close bullish. And that would give me more confidence. We might have problems at this previous 15, but it's not there. It's not there on a 30 and it's not there on a 1 hour. 1 hour is just a 1 hour resistance, which is a little bit higher than that 15. Points wise, 17 points. So it's still decent amount of points away. And then of course that 5 looks clean above here, right? 5 is very clean as well. I just want to see one more structure formed would be good. I seen as though we tap 5R and 15 support above it. We get 15 close above. Would it not be shot to push through? Yeah, but I'm going to put 15 stops in that case, not 5 stops. It's just like whatever comes first, really, you know. That's it. I mean, if it makes sense on 15, I'm not worried about a 5, yeah? You know, I don't really care about the 5 if it makes sense on 15. Not only that, it's going to be a 30 close. It's going to be a 1 hour close. We're going to have everything. So if we look at the 1 hour so far, looking like it will be somewhat of a good close, depending. 30-minute would look really good. That's a solid 30-minute close. And then of course 15-minute will look good here as well, closing above. And then stop loss can go below 15, which is like 38 points now. 38 maybe seems big, but the way DAX has been pushing, if it gets going today, I'm not too worried about 38 points. I'm only worried probably 60 plus, 50 plus. 50 plus, I'm a little bit, I could probably find tighter stops. But, you know, 38 points is fine. So, that is the analysis for today. Sorry if I'm a little bit quiet today. I'm really not feeling too good today. But hopefully we improve. And yeah, still show up though. And if my voice goes all weird halfway through, it's my bad. And that's it. That's it. So, that's the analysis for today. Pretty good analysis, I feel. Nice and clear. I have clear plan for today. And you need some cocktail drink for your voice, just saying. Yeah, why don't you send me money for a cocktail drink, Mr. Peter? You know? Why don't you send me some money for a cocktail drink, right? That seems to be the best thing. So yeah, if you enjoyed the analysis, the least you could do, in my opinion, is to leave a like. You guys know the drill. Leave a like and I'd appreciate that. Let's get it. Cut the stream early, bro. Take a vote. I'm sure every member would say take the day off. I appreciate that, man. Except for Joe. You see, Joe is not voting. It's just a little man flu. If my head gets too bad, then yeah, it's gonna affect my trading. Only problem is when I'm sick, I'm very impatient, which is not a good thing. Sending digital tea. Yeah, maybe we make some tea. We'll see. Start a GoFundMe for Harry's cocktail. Worst thing is no sport when you're sick. Yeah. Fuck it. Still do something. Same with me. I'm also very impatient when feeling ill. Yeah, I don't know why I get like that, but it's just weird. It's very short fused. Hey, I have a question. I think one of the reasons that breakouts work for you is your levels. Retailers don't mark levels like you, due to which there are less retailers entering a breakout for you. Yeah, I think my levels are very, very accurate for sure. You know, I think that's very, 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 very true. You know, without accurate levels, my breakouts would fail. CL1 US oil breaking down. Brent, not Brent, US oil. I'm not sure, man. I don't have that. Can you send a chart to show me your analysis? I have the normal US oil, but I don't have CL1. So if you want to show me the futures chart. It is, but it's reaching close. I mean, I am more bearish on oil here. But I think we still spend time in this range. But we do have a bit more room to move down. We're just sitting very close to 4-hour support. 30-minute does look like, but look at this trend, right? Close below, retrace, close below, retrace. Remember we speak about that? So you're actually safer. 3 minutes, this candle will close bullish. Next one closing below, you're safer taking that sell than trying to sell the lows. You know? Should I add the financial juice bot on the Discord? Yeah, the only thing I don't like is they scrape all the information from the Discord. You give them access to that. How long have you been trading? This is now my fifth year. It's fifth year in Forex. Harry, can you explain SL? Yesterday volume? SL. Oh, you mean why you got SL on this? What time was this? This is a weird time. I need to see what time. 15-minute yesterday? Let's have a look. I feel like you took this at a weird time. This one here. 10:15 is way too early, bro. Way too early. This is like pre-session, you know? This is like not even Frankfurt open here. You can't be taking trades at this time. At least you need to be taking at 11 o'clock Frankfurt open. Or like maybe, I would argue like 10 minutes before. 10 minutes before you're okay, but my spreads are still high. Even 10 minutes before. Even 10 minutes before. You know, my spreads are still high. But yeah, yesterday, guys, we talked about DAX being bullish, right? Everyone was talking about DAX sells, DAX sells, DAX sells. Everyone was trying to sell DAX, but you could see DAX was bullish. This was from the analysis, you know? This is from the analysis. Would you consider taking DAX 30-minute setup 3? My spreads, man. My spreads at this time, I prefer not to trade at this time. This time has always historically made me lose on DAX. So I don't want to trade a time where I historically lose. Like right now, you would be in drawdown, right? You would get triggered and you'd be like, oh shit, I hope this closes bullish in 1 minute. Now 1 hour is starting to look a little bit, looks okay actually. Looks okay because we're closing setup 3. So it's not that bad, but then we get nice confirmation of like a 5 close above here. If the next 5 closes above here, I like it. Gold buys above the notch on the 4 hour. Which notch? It's very old, that notch. I'm not worried about it. You do have that 30, yeah. You can mark it somehow. It's about gold deciding which spot it wants to choose. I see it on 5. There's a little something there on 5. So this looks like it's going to close below anyways. Unless last 4 seconds does some business. But you probably need the next one. Yeah, it closed below anyways. So you want the next one closing above. It's actually going to be better. I know this will take longer. But the best setup is this. This closes bearish and then the next one closes above. That's like a very confident inducing trade that. So the DAX close here, 30-minute is not the best close here on DAX. Right? Not the best close here on DAX. But the 1 hour is a nice setup 3 still. So I'm still going to go with that plan, 5 close above here. Harry, in terms of percentage, what does a good week look for you like? A good week for me is probably around 3%. A good week, an average week, 2%. Anything above 2% is a good week, you would say. That would probably be 10% a month. And this, we're all talking about risking 1% per trade. I mean, if you risk 2% per trade, it's going to drastically change it. You're going to double everything, right? Because if you average, you know, it's a matter of percent. So let's say in a week you do 3%. That's around 9% a month. That's very good, just for 3%. So that's where I say anything above 2%, you know, you're basically going to be hitting that 10% per month. So 10% per month is very, very decent, like very decent. But you can easily change that by risking 2% a trade, right? Because if 2% a trade, if your 2% a week is good, if you were to risk 2% on that week, you're going to be making 4%. If you risk 3%, you're going to be making 6%. You know, so it's just about playing with numbers. So you find out that percentage doesn't really matter at one point. What matters is what you risk, right? So that's what you're returning. 2-hour return. Out of curiosity, how heavy are your positions in gold? I risk on all of my positions between 1,500, 1,000, something like that. Pushing more towards the upside of that. Well, that's what I normally risk. Full risk, I go around 1.5. Off topic, but what can the boys get your heart rate up in cardio? I only hit 170. I should be able to hit 190 at your age. 190 is peak though. You don't need to push it to 170, to 190. You know? You really don't need to push it to 190. Actually, cardio, you shouldn't be sitting at 170, man. That's not cardio. That's full, don't know what the word is. That's maximum attack. Like cardio itself, anything above 130. 130 is like, anything at 130 is good. Like, if you want to do cardio above 120, 130, rough estimate of your age, that's it. That's all you need. 170 is like max attack, man. Yeah, that's super high intensity. Very hard to get to 190. Very hard. The thing is, before your heart gets to 190, your legs probably give out. You know? That's facts. If you're fit. Or some sort of fit. If you're super fat, then yeah, you probably can get up there. This trade on 4 hour? Yeah, but you won't put stop below current 4 hour. Stop would have to go below previous 4 hour, right? Have to go below previous 4 hour. And you take it break of previous high, right? Yeah, but you'd have to take it off previous high. Remember, don't break the rules. Previous high always, and then stop loss below there if you're basing it on 4 hour. Based on 4 hour, there is enough risk to reward though. So we're getting a pullback now, so we kept safe. This is just making a better zone for us to buy above. I'm also would buy back to this high here, like yesterday. It could just repeat yesterday, right? We could see the same thing repeat yesterday. Hi, do you follow COT data? Not for my day trading, but I think it's interesting to look at for higher time frame analysis. There's no harm in that, you know. It's good to see what retail and commercials are doing, institutions. Not bad. I started going through your instruction videos yesterday, and I can absolutely recommend that all join your exclusive group as the info is invaluable. Oh, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. And if you have any questions, like that's the point. Go through that content. You get stuck anywhere or a concept is not clear, my job here is to help you apply as well. That's the difference of the exclusive group. Otherwise, you would not see me here, right? You would just be like, okay, I pay for these videos and then that's it. But I would like to help you guys apply as well. Same trade on 15. I'm basing it on 15. I included it too. Oh, okay. No problem. I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying. How did you learn price action? Did you read any books, or would you accredit your knowledge mostly to time and experience? No, definitely watch videos online, search any topic that I got confused about, I would just search online. I wouldn't accredit it to just self-discovery, not at all. Not at all. Definitely multiple different sources. Just search, you know, crypto traders, different people, and then you just take bits and pieces and then come up with your own hypothesis and then test that hypothesis and come out with results. That's the way to do it. But no, I don't think this definitely wasn't self-discovery of everything. No, that'd be unfair to say. So gold is pushing here, very interesting. We didn't get any close above anything. 30 minutes still closed bearish. 1 hour did close bearish as well. It's tough. Did follow the idea though. If this just could close a little bit higher. All the setups you learn from a mentor, or you discovered on your own through market experience. It's kind of through a process of normality. Like if you're trading price action, there's only a few ways to enter. The time frame I choose to enter and how I choose to enter, I came up with trial and error. But the actual setups, all price action traders are going to take the same. It's always some sort of pullback trade, candle, close confirmation, close above a zone, close below a zone, or some sort of pause. Like if you check any price action trader, they're going to be entering very similar. But my rules of how structure forms, how I mark my zones, what are valid, all of this is really thing. I think that the biggest thing I did was adapt bias using previous daily and previous 4 hour. How to tackle mixed bias, you know. Have you used psychological levels before in your journey? I have them on the chart now. You know, I have them on the chart. That's the purple lines. These purple lines are psychological levels. There should be one on gold, but I put it at 2900. I've noticed 4 or 5 traders on YouTube that take same setups as we do here at this stream. Yeah, there'll be slight differences, I'm sure, you know. But the majority, that's the only way you can enter with price action. Otherwise, if you're entering without closures, you're entering in supply and demand, or you're just trading support and resistance bounces. So it's all different strategies. But if someone trades price action, then they should be entering the same way. I just don't see another way to enter. If you're entering without closures, I mean, you could trade price action without closures, but it would be the same. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you were a trader who trades without closures. You would still be a price action trader, but you would just be taking entries in the same. I mean, most, you know, more on psychological levels. Never heard of them. Have you watched the psychological level video in WAP? Would be a great start for you, is to check, because it's there. That's the reason it's there. It explains how they came about, why they're there. Not sure how long that video is. Does anyone remember how long that psychology? I think 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Have you watched that, Clave? So watch that first, but essentially they're just whole numbers. But if you want to know the reason why, not yet today's assignment, yeah. I would prefer you watch the video because it tells you how they came about. When you understand how they came about, like the history of them, it makes more sense. But essentially, they're just whole numbers. Whole numbers. So like gold would be every $5, GJ is 500, so 191, 191, 500, 192, 192, 500. They're just like round numbers almost. I find supply and demand zones pretty intriguing. I've been tempted to investigate the topics in hope of implementing it, but it would be messing with the game plan too much. For me, I don't... Supply and demand for me is good in higher time frames, right? Because bigger zones, bigger supply and demand zones can hold bigger weight. You know, but the tiny supply and demand levels, you will get more inconsistencies. But the big supply and demand levels, you know, they hold more weight, you know? Especially if you're looking at them on daily, weekly, you know, it's like it has so much room for error. Like it can dip into the zone. You could have a zone down here, which would be a prime buying zone, let's say, you know, because it's a supply zone. And, a demand zone. And this is your plan. Higher time frames being bullish, fundamentals are pushing bullish. When you're waiting on a daily time frame, it might be too much to wait for a daily candle closing bullish. By the time the daily candle is closing bullish, you've missed the move. So you can wait for price to dip into that zone. This is where you can use a bit of your knowledge and wait for like a 15-minute changes of structure, just so you're not buying a downtrend, and you can get a very accurate entry. But again, stop loss will have to go below the whole zone, so you will have bigger stops, but it is nice on higher time frames. I use them on higher time frames when swing trading. When swing trading, I definitely use those type of zones. Would you say you can apply the same point of view on supply and demand to support and resistance levels? No, because not every... Like, you would have to have a supply zone and you have to have a demand zone. But when we trade using horizontal lines, we don't have to have a supply and demand zone. So maybe today doesn't have. Like, right now, if you wanted to take a sell and you're a supply and demand trader, you can't. Because your supply zone would technically be up here. So you have to wait for a retracement to this. So you can't take a sell for a while, you know, so you might be stuck because you're like, shit, I have to wait all the way till I get here. Then I can take my sell as a supply demand trader. But as a price action trader, we can trade exactly what's in front of us. And I can trade this continuation as well. You know, I can trade this continuation. Do you have a swing account or do you close them like last time? No, I have a swing account. Still have it. How do you recover from 4% loss? Yeah, you need to focus on fixing why you lost 4%. If it was from following the plan, it's a bit unlucky. Then yeah, if you broke the plan, it will definitely say that. Wait a week, then it blasts through your demand. Yeah, that's a painful thing, but that's the only downside of swing trading is you could take a trade. You're waiting a week, it's messing about in your zone, and then boom, it goes through it. And you're like, shit. You know what I mean? That's the only downside of swing trading is that sometimes you could wait a whole week just to be let down, you know? It surprises me how much you actually know about so many topics, Harry. It inspires me to become more informed. I think you'd be pleasantly surprised at how many strategies I went through. Like, I don't sit here, I talk from experience. I don't talk from opinions. That's why I never sell anyone into a strategy, because I know personally I've been through it. It's not like, oh, this guy is going to trade another. No, I've been through everything. I know. Like, I made a video about it a while back. I think it did pretty well, that video, because people resonated with it. But let's see. Let's see. Kind of forgot when I made it. I'm going to see it soon, I'm sure. It's not that old. This one here. After trying 5 Forex strategies, this is what worked for me. Yeah, 39k views. Decent video. Decent video. You know, definitely decent video. So I tried a lot. All right, so this price is closing technically nipple close below. Nipple close below. Today, do I want to look for sells? I initially came to the session really not wanting sells. I can see us retrace the move like I said on GJ. It can be the same thing. You know, it can be the same thing. But regardless, I will need a structure change here regardless. Like even if today was bearish bias, I wouldn't be selling on this type of candle. So if not, this is going to be a juicy fake out and we're going to get the same business we had from down here. We're going to buy back up and that's where I'm going to take the buys back up. So for me, it's not really telling me 100% to look for sells. If anything, it's telling me hold my horses, wait for structure and structure will tell. Probably buys above here would be also nice. So we're gonna see. Yeah, this looks nice. 22,942. Please discard. Don't eat nails. I'm not eating nails. It's not a nail. It's, you know, the stuff on the side of your nails that if you peel, it really hurts. You know that? I don't eat nails. My nails are cut, you see. But thank you for your concern. Dixie, yeah, we can have a look at Dixie here. Let's see. We start off on weekly here with Dixie. So Dixie is moving down after quite a bit of dollar strength on this weekly open. Very heavy daily candle here. Now, that is definitely a daily candle that can show some weakness here. Question is, this is at its bounce zone here. So if we fail and start to break structure below here, 106 could have some issues here. This is where I would see maybe some more downside on Dixie, potentially back into even the 105 900s. Definitely could see it revisit there. BTC, we got that lower high, right? We got that lower high. Holy shit, my levels are accurate. So we got the lower high and boom, 95. It's not my levels, but it's just a key level. It's very easy. That's an example of a psychological level, right? Whole numbers. So this looks like some potential up top wick of monthly being made. Weekly time frame also now filling the wick, but so everyone gets bearish again. This is the retest zone. If a higher low comes out here, if we leave 86k, 86k is pretty bullish, to be honest. I'm actually interested to see it come back into this 1 hour zone here. 80k, retest of 80k. Like I said, many people are gonna look. If we blast through 80k, yeah, we'll get the continuation down to that 70 zone. If not, we're gonna get a big consolidation range here. So what's gonna happen? So how is DAX doing here? Harry, sorry if you get asked this question a lot. It's okay, I'm used to it. Would it be possible on Pip Labs to have two different charts open at the same time? Great question, and let me explain this to you. So Pip Labs is the first ever software to have tick data on the internet. No one has done it before. We know why. It's very complicated. It's a very heavy system, and it's not easy to do that. It's not easy to bring tick data on the internet, okay? So understanding that that hasn't been done before, there's a reason behind that. It's because of the weight of tick data. Like 1 month of data has about 3 million ticks per month. And remember, people are not loading a month simulation. They'll be loading maybe 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. When you duplicate the chart and have two different charts at the same time, we need to request two data sets, right? So when that happens, having two different charts, right? Not two different time frames open at the same time. No, two different charts open at the same time. It's requesting two data sets. We are already working on that formula. We have it, but sometimes it lags. because of the just pure, because we have to imagine that when we launch it, it's not only going to be one guy using it, there'll be multiple users using it. So we don't want to launch something and it crashes our server and then no users get to use it. So it's about trying to develop that fine balance between finding a lightweight method to make sure that it doesn't overload, you know. But it's gonna be out soon, man. It's gonna be out soon. Definitely have the framework of it. Just a few slight things and it should be good. Just curious if you could tell how much you invested into Pip Labs. It's an ongoing expense. Definitely invested multiple 5 figures into that. But the thing with Pip Labs is it's not scaled as much. We're working like we need Pip Labs. Pip Labs will grow from a word of mouth, right? Pip Labs will grow from a word of mouth. I am pushing it myself. I'm the only one who markets Pip Labs. We want to make we have a marketing budget already. And the way it's gonna grow from word of mouth. So if you enjoy Pip Labs, put it out there. Definitely will help the company. At the moment, you know, we're not. We want to scale very, very hard, but at the same time, we're just focused so much on user experience. I'm actually doing more than I have to be doing because it's very complicated. Like sometimes people have bad internet, they blame us. Sometimes people have a bad PC, they blame us. So you have to find this is the thing I'm learning about software is I'm learning that, you know, not always it's our fault, but people make it our fault. And then we're trying to find a solution for them, but it's actually not the case. So I don't know if you guys used Pip Labs recently, but you'll see it might be annoying to you, but it's mandatory. We have 2 pop-ups that come up asking for feedback. Like we're forcing people to give feedback. This is allowing us to give us, right? This is allowing us to give us a broad spectrum of what is the majority of people experiencing. Because we only get like, no one is going to type, no one is going to come into the group here and type when everything is going well. People only type here when they have an issue, right? That's when they only type. They come, oh, I have an issue. So we only get to hear about the issues, which is good, okay? Which is not much. It's small stuff that we always fix. And every single game software has that, okay? The thing is that what we have to understand is we have to understand that, okay, what is other people experiencing? And the case is that it's mostly been positive. We have like a 4.5 rating out of like 300 to 600 reviews, which is very good in my opinion for a software. Remember, software will always be slightly hated because also there's just haters who are putting bad reviews. We can see that because we have an error log. So if anyone puts say, oh, I'm experiencing errors, we obviously need to be able to fix that. So we go and see in the log what was reported. So people just generally come and hate and they put, you know, it's shit, it doesn't work. But when we check the error log, it's clear. So yeah. In podcasts, are you allowed to promote Pip Labs? Yeah, I would just have to put another like, you know, $20,000-$30,000 of my own money for that because they charge a lot and I don't think it's worth it. Remember, we're a very budget-friendly product, right? Our product only costs $25. $25 for a software. And I mean, this software is really complex to make, is very affordable. So if I'm paying $5,000, $2,500 a month to a podcast that is bringing me 10 members, 15 members, it's very tough. You know? It's very tough. So the best way to grow and how I've seen other software companies grow in this space is word of mouth. We've also approached influencers to work with us on partnerships and you know, to pay them as well, paid partnerships, but they don't want to go through with the deal. Why? Because of the fact that $25 is not much for them. So our scaling plan is to just build such good rapport with our customers, such good user experience that they recommend to their friends. Word will naturally get out. And, you know, if you can do anything to help that, I would greatly appreciate it. It doesn't cost you anything. And if you want to be paid for that, no problem. You can scroll to the bottom of Pip Labs checkout page. When you go to the bottom of Pip Labs checkout page, you can grab an affiliate link and you'll get paid 20% commission if you were to, like, so if you want to be paid by that, you can. That's free for everyone to access, by the way. And then past that, I'm building a budget here to go and attack influencers and different things to get word out. But, you know, it takes time. And the first thing, we're actually remodeling the whole website. We're remodeling a lot of things. I don't want to spoil it, but we're having a remodel come of the website and everything. So it'll be exciting. Yeah, let's see what gold is doing, man. You know, gold just tried to push straight through the range. Really didn't give me the close I'm looking for. First 15-minute close did it, it seemed. We're reaching these highs. We could look for a buy above, but it's going to be the classic plan. Like to see one sort of pullback here just to give me stop loss. I do not want to run this like 40 or wherever it closes. Let's see how much we're looking at. 42. That's still too high. I don't know where it will close, but let's say it closes here. It's 38. Target here is about 25. It's a little bit rough. Plus, I don't trust that there's no 5-minute structure. It's been a straight push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty random push. No 30-minute bullish. Only one 15-minute bullish was enough. Didn't even close above structure. So this breaks a lot of rules here. Yeah, look how it's impulsively pushing now. Very tough to do with that. Hi, not spamming, but I think you missed my question. Is the setup 1 buy on gold 5 minutes after sweeping the equal lows, returning back to the range, entering? No, that's not. Nothing to do with sweeping lows. This is not ICT concepts. Nothing to do. It's a simple close above a clean range. Yeah, something going on. This is how market's been. Very weird, man. Yeah, what's going on? Oof. Yo, I think Trump is speaking. Holy shit. Very impulsive market. Just 60 points like that. 1 minute candle here. Just 1 minute candle. Yeah. Don't know what to do with these type of shit, man. Hopefully this push DAX up. Give us buys. DAX is still just hovering. Not showing us downside. No. Not showing upside. 15-minute candle, I'd love to see close bullish here on DAX. Yeah, crazy move, man. Crazy move. We need to wait. Financial juice is slightly delayed. They have I don't know what their delay is, but we're going to see. We will see what happens. Oh, man. And Bank of Japan is speaking as well. Not Bank of Japan, but they're coming out with some bullshit. But that's a weird move, man. Haven't seen that for a long time. Go broke into enormous LTA. S3 is valid. It would be valid, correct, if there was an S3. Yes, definitely. You're not wrong about that. Could you look above, buys above on gold? I mean, even a 5-minute didn't give you the close. If you said you're looking for the 5-minute close. Even a 5-minute didn't give you a close. The buys I wanted was from down here, but this candle closed below. Not really following my plan. That first candle to close below. I mean, in hindsight, it looks great. If the 30-minute closed bullish, I could argue this. I would maybe consider this as a missed opportunity if the 30 closed bullish. But with 1 hour closing bearish, just not something I was really looking for right there. But you can see markets have just been extremely random like this. Like how many times you take this trade, it fails, you know? You try to take it here, it fails. You take this one here, breaking the high, it fails. You know, get stopped out here at these lows. So this one here failed. But this one just pushed through everything. So it's about trying to know what's happening. And just... the good thing is, if we have volume, we just need a small pullback and we can look to continue the trade. But there hasn't been any pullbacks. So let the small pullback happen. With volume, it should be able to continue here. And we're going to see. So how's DAX closing here? Yeah, we're actually closing bearish on DAX. This would be a valid sell setup in terms of a 5-minute formation breaking this low. I'm just not convinced just yet. I don't know, man. It does look pretty good though. 15 bearish, 30 now bearish. It's a very clear close below on DAX. You know, it's a tough one, man. I mean, what I could do is give it a short break of low. If it rejects, get out quick. But ideally, this fakes out back above here. Boom, we get a bullish candle close. I'd rather take that if I'm being honest here. It's just I do see the vision of DAX actually trying to retrace some of this move. It does make sense. What's my bias on GJ? It's technically a bullish bias, but we're still back in that range on GJ. We're still back in that range. What would stop look like here? 28, 38. It's a decent range. The markets have been impulsive. I wonder if this is an impulsive time. Break bias a little bit here, close below structure. Hopefully this 5 can flip and make the decision for me and give me the buys I want. But no commission on DAX. I could give it a shot. I'm gonna just be ready in case it really starts to break down. I don't trust sales with full bias. It looks like breaking the range. Yeah, I'm hoping this makes the decision for us, closes above. So it'd be a nice fake out. I'd actually consider buys. Ooh, nice. At least it's making the decision for us. So I'd like to see this 5-minute close strong bullish. Could be an option here for buys. With a strong bullish close. The only thing I don't like about buys, we have 15 close below, 30-minute close below. So even if the 5 does, since we're so bullish, I might do this one half risk, and then if I get more confirmation above the 942, I give it a shot. We're going to see here in about 56 seconds. So right now it can give me two options. If we can take, if this closes somewhere in here, next candle closing bearish, will give a sell option. Yes, counter bias, but it'll be enough to give it a shot. If it closes above here in 20 seconds, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. All right, would like a bottom wick here first. So nipple wick for now. I'm still waiting here. Can counter bias? Yeah, we can. Only thing I'm hesitating here is 1 minute without structure. I feel like this could retest here for a lower high. So I might use actually 1 minute to find entry today, because as soon as a 1 minute structure, I might just enter based off that. I'm just not gonna, remember, the only thing that put me off is, look, we have 30 closing below and 15 closing below. So this is why this 1 minute structure like this is gonna give me confirmation. Probably breaking this high could actually be an option. $35 points. Yeah, we have good structure now. This is what I wanted to see, this 1 minute structure. Just to avoid this pullback. Because this pullback could lead into actually going down like it is doing exactly like that. Brilliant. So if it breaks this high, I'm actually going to be interested in a buy here. Just depends on what time it breaks the high. If it breaks it right before the 5, I'll wait for the 5. Because I don't mind the 5 closing above here. It will just give me more confirmation. Like that. That's better. Full risk or half risk? If it closes above here, yeah, that's definitely a full risk trade. I don't see a reason to go half on that. Don't mind about the 4-hour support. If we're bullish, it shouldn't care about it. The same way it didn't care about it on the way down. Like, then you expect the fake out to be done and we push through. You get what I'm saying? If I'm wrong today, it's going to reject it and it's going to fail. So I can use that 4-hour support to see if I'm going to be wrong or right early. Five-minute close below. Yeah, 5-minute close below will be an option for sales. I'm going to wait for the 5 now anyways, in about 2 minutes here. Just going to go to the toilet before that happens. Really do need it. Be back. For me here with 35 seconds, it's worth to wait for the candle to close. Yeah, especially with 25 seconds now. One more option is going break of this high here as well. It can work. We're gonna see. Can't wait for 9 o'clock to make a decision. Yeah, it's 20 minutes, still some time. This next 5-minute candle here is going to be very important. Why? Anyone know why? Yep. Correct. 15 close. So if we get a 15 close back in the range we have a setup for, fake out. So I really do like waiting for the 15 here, just to get that confirmation, you know. I mean, yesterday fake out worked very nicely. We've seen it multiple times happen. It's just happened a bit impulsively. About 2 minutes for the close. GJ also given nice liquidity previous lows, buys above 190. What is she sitting at? 189, 800. Yeah, that would be our zone, that 190 key level. GJ probably I'd expect next candle to do it. Remember I said GJ could be impulsive and just fly through? Has to close back in the range here. If closes below, makes it very tough. If it closes below, I have to wait for a 5 above here because I don't have the probabilities. It's just not there, the probabilities. We'll see about 10 seconds here. It's very tight, very tight. It's not, definitely not a clear close above so far. But DAX likes to change that fast, you know. Wow, you see that? Really playing games, man. Let's see, broker. Yeah, that's nipple above on broker. Definitely interesting. I want to draw a line on that. It is above technically. I'll take 0.75 break of high. These highs here. Alright, broke it for me, got triggered there. Let's see how it goes. Stop loss below the range. See 1-to-1 first. 15-minute high now broken. We'll see what it does at 4-hour support. Just tap 4-hour support. I don't want to see it reject heavy from here. I want to see it push through, to be honest. If it rejects heavy from here, I mean, I'm feeling very uncomfortable. So I'm going to be cautious here, guys. One minute is rejecting from it. Can we create a higher low is the question. I have to watch this. Hopefully we can push through. Rejected again. Oh man, what a candle. Yeah, I had no time to manage on that candle. What a candle. Very hard to manage for me on that candle. But definitely reacted from that previous 4-hour. I was kind of wanting to look at that reaction, but I had no time to manage that reaction. Zero time to manage. But we're gonna see. I don't want it closing back in the range, but it seems like maybe it won't. We're gonna see. How could I be faster? Just sit at break even, I guess. Yeah, as long as it can close above 1 minute range. Yeah, that's good. If it can close above 1 minute range. We'll see. This, we're seeing a lot of orders come in at that previous 4-hour. I'm gonna wait for this 5-minute close and see. Hopefully the 5-minute can close above. I really need the 5-minute closing above here. 25 seconds. Can we get some juice here, Mr. Dex? Close above would be great. Not the best close here. If we can break the high, I'm gonna be holding this trade if we can break the high. We retested it and failed. Oh, it is very volatile, this. Okay, can we break the high? There we go. Okay, Dax. Yeah, this is making me a little bit more confident now, guys. I'm liking this a little bit more. Even though we had a bad close, I can start to manage this trade. We have 1 minute structure above our entry. Actually, it's below. But let's see if we can continue pushing here. See if we can continue pushing. Come on, Dax, let's go. Good push, good push. At this point here, I'm going to be moving stops to break even. I don't see a point losing this trade. So stops are going to be at break even, but I like to show original stops for people just joining the stream. But stops are going to be at break even here. Right? Stops are going to be break even. Let's go, Dax. Watching 1 minute here. No pullbacks on 1 minute, so I kind of want to be securing soon and leaving a runner. First 1 minute pullback coming through here. Previous 1 hour was tapped. We want to see this 1 minute close bullish. 1 minute doesn't close bullish. I'm tempted to secure something here. Even like 30%, leave 70% runner. Not that much though. It's about 22 points right now. I'm running P&L, 22 points. We're gonna see this 1 minute now. Keeps tapping that B point. All right. Ah, that's a really shitty open. I couldn't close there, guys. I was about to do it. I was about to do it. Just gonna hold, I guess. I don't like the way the 1 minute's forming. We normally should see some good volume here. Come on, Dax. Do it for Harry here, man. Come on, Dax. Come on, Dax. Come on. That's your chance, Dax. You know you want to do it here. Come on. Some juice before they open. Give me partials before they open. Come on, DAX. Give me partials before they open. If we do break this 1 minute structure, I will take something off. I know it's very negative risk to reward, but it's what structure is saying. We don't have to break that structure. If we want to continue up right now, we want to just push. We should not need to see it reject and get below that structure, especially with the open coming. I'm scared of the open slipping my stop loss, so I will close half. I will close half with the open coming, just because I'm scared of slipping my stop. But if I close half, even if it does slip my stop, I'll end up somewhat break even. Well, I will be definitely closing half will be enough. Depends on how much it slips. Yeah, that sucks. I can't even close half there. I'm just going to let it be break even. This is not even enough to close half, guys. This is just not even enough to close half. I can't do anything with this. Remember, guys, stops is at break even. About to be tapped anyways. Yeah, and I'm out break even. GG. Great shot here. Very close to a 1-to-1. I think... I didn't have enough chance, got about 31 points there. 31 points in profit. If you manage to close, great trade. But I didn't manage to close there. So I didn't get any profits in that trade. Just closed at break even there. So that was my trade and that's it. Didn't manage to close there. Didn't manage to close. But if you got profits here, well done. I saw about 31 points. Definitely decent, man. Definitely decent. Original stop loss was 34. So 34 to 31 is very decent, man. Very, very decent. I mean, but I didn't have a reason to close. I saw the 1 minute getting weak, but it really made it tough for me to close anywhere before that. And look, closing down here is only about 14 pips in profit. If I close full, it would be roughly about a 0.4% return, which is not bad, but I'd have to close full. With where DAX is higher time frame, it was never going to be my plan to close full, as we've seen these be rockets like yesterday. You know, like yesterday was definitely a rocket, same type of position here. We just today, I guess, didn't want to do anything, but plan was right, everything was right. Just a shame there. A real shame, to be honest. Couldn't give us just a little bit more. I guess this previous range, definitely a hard break-even point, this previous range. You know? And I think that will be it for the session, to be honest. Game over. No push. Very close to. But we're going to see the open. So close though, it's really annoying, man. 2 points, guys. Literally like four points or something. Yeah, what to do. Happy with the trade though. Followed my plan there. It was a good trade overall, plan-wise. If you secured profits, congrats. You know, congrats if you secured profits. I know some of you got to secure profits, which is sick. If you did, W in chat for you guys. You know, definitely was a solid trade, man. It's just sometimes it's not going to give you enough juice to finish the move. Now it wants to dump down. So we gave it a shot though. Any other day that would have ran massive, you know what it's like. Gold is closing above here. This could be a continuation trade. It is risky, because we've had a big push. Let's see how that's closed on broker. Need to see the price. I do like the open. Need to make sure it's above key level. Man, that's right at key level on broker. That's right at key level on broker. I don't know. Like literally 0.000. I don't know how much I trust this. Tap previous, yeah, but it's okay if it's gonna continue bullish. If it's gonna continue bullish, it will be okay. One minute close above key level, I'll be interested, man. I'll be interested 1 minute close above key level. Listen, guys, I'm happy with that trade though on DAX. It's just, you know, sometimes the market won't give you enough juice. It was definitely worth the shot. Definitely worth the shot. But this just shows you the integrity of me not closing early to just impress people on YouTube. I could have easily closed early just to impress, call it a win, but there was no point for that for me there because there was no real reason. Yes, we tapped the previous 1 hour, but what was the real reason for me closing there? No, nothing. 1 minute structure, we followed it, but this was all looking good, man. How this closed above here, all looking good until this, but not worth it, man. Not worth it for me to close in about, where was our entry? Somewhere here. 10 points in profit. Yeah, I can write a win. Everyone can write W in chat. Yeah, 10 points in profit. Great work. Amazing. But it's not paying me much. What's 10 points in profit? How much percent would that be? I don't know, 0.2%. Fair enough. But, you know, next trade, if I lose that full trade, I'm losing a lot more than 0.2%. Unless I get lucky with some A+ management. But that, you know, your original stop is there for a reason, right? We put original stop for a reason. So that's my thinking here. I wouldn't change anything. I think the plan was great. I think we managed it well. We watched it well. I liked how I was patient to see the 5 minute close. We waited for 5 minute bottom wick. 1 minute structure was making higher highs, higher lows. So I was happy about that. Yeah, we got a bit of a scare from that 4 hour zone, but we're lucky we created a bullish candle. And then that's it. We should have had the juice here. Man, we were only a couple of points away from TP here. TP was 37 points for a 1-to-1, where I would have only closed half today. So we were about 6 points away. 6 points away. So maximum I would have made 0.5% even if it hit the 1-to-1. Why? Because I was planning to close half. Too much upside possibility here. Like imagine my buy was from here, guys. That was my buy. Imagine, look where you are on daily. If this shit flips, I'm in for a treat today, boys. In for a treat. 400 pips just to fill the wick. So it would have really been worth it, that position higher time frame. Obviously, the open now is dumped down super heavy, showing us that this was just a liquidity grab to continue down, but with bullish bias. Yesterday, it did the same thing, but went up, right? So I can't say that today it would go down. Right now, to look for buys again, it's going to take a bit of price action to form. GJ is still doing nothing. Look at GJ. It's a piece of shit. You know, it's just doing nothing. Just stay safe on GJ. It's doing nothing. It's stuck in the range. Really be careful with GJ. Gold is still valid, like I said. You know. How to join exclusive? Directly from the website, brother. I'll post the website. We do have 8 spots still open for this month. So if you're going to be one of the 8 people, welcome to the team, bro. Welcome to the team. That's the link. We've definitely last month saw a lot of improvements. Funded accounts passed. I actually now want to calculate how much funded accounts in total we have in the group in terms of capital passed. Should be over $1 million now. Definitely. Yeah, it should be about something like that. No volume in gold. Well, we're just waiting here. So like I said, 1 minute close above on gold. I'd be interested just to get above key level breakout. I'll be very aggressive with this trade. So don't blame me. Be ready. Did you say 1 minute close above 20 because no other? It's a key level. This is like your Clave was asking about psychological level. This is a prime example of a psychological level. Not because no other 1 minute has closed above. Nothing has closed above, in my opinion. Right? In my opinion, nothing has closed above. Checking my broker, right? We close right at. So when we close right at a level, it's like imagine closing at 15-minute resistance. The thing is, this is just a psychological level. This is just psychological level. You go full risk on this? Yeah, I will, but I'm tight with management. Actual $1 million fund? No, funded accounts. They're funded accounts. Funds, I don't know. Who knows? Is there 600 giveaway like yesterday? There is. We reached today maximum 545. You were very close. 545. 545 today. So you're very close to the giveaway. Leave a like on the stream. Make sure we managed. If I got greedy with DAX, I would have lost the trade. So it was good to get our break even. No loss is no problem. You know, I'm happy with that. It's just a shame. 6 points from TP. You know, it was definitely there to pay me that one. What made you go counter trend today on DAX? Definitely didn't go counter trend, man. I didn't take a sell. I took a buy. That's nowhere near counter trend. DAX tap previous daily well before, right? Yeah, wow. What a candle, huh? I mean, this will allow us to take counter trend sells, but I don't think we're going to get away in with this London Open candle. Only way is you actually sold the lows at London Open, but I just got out of buy. Everyone share, bro. I just want to know what is the giveaway in my head. It's just a spot in the exclusive. Bigger than that. It's going to be bigger than just a spot in the exclusive. It's going to be much more. You know? Wow. That's a great push down, man. That's a shame. It's reaching this 15. We'll see if there's a way to get into these sells. We're going to see. Gold might close above. 5-minute candle here closes in about 1 minute. I would like to see, regardless, the next 1 minute to close above will be the 1 minute or the 5-minute as well. What are we looking like for stops here? 35. Yeah, pretty decent stops. $50 seconds. Let's see how it closes. Looking like it's going to close above, but we're going to need a bottom wick regardless. I'll be able to run stop below this 5-minute candle here. Still 38 pips, but I need bottom wick here. No 1 minute structure, so same on DAX. I want 1 minute structure here. It's going to be a little bit important to have probabilities. I really do hope it gives. If not, I can try half. I need to calculate half quickly. It's fishy, man. No 1 minute structure. I'm telling you, it's fishy. It's fishy. It's fishy as hell. It's gonna go, isn't it? Oh man, I missed my entry. I hesitated there, guys. I hesitated on that. I overanalyzed, I think. I missed my entry. Fuck. I hesitated there. You guys should have taken it if you didn't hesitate. But that's it, I hesitated a bit. Would be break even. Was the down wick enough? Yeah, plenty bottom wick. Have take it? Nice. I took it B now. Nice. Fuck. I don't know why I even looked at 1 minute. There's no fucking point to look at 1 minute. That was stupid. It was stupid. You had the 5 there. You had the 5. It was stupid. I would be break even though now. Definitely wouldn't be worth losing this trade in my opinion. So close to TP. Stop loss here. Tightest stop loss I would have ran here is 38 pips. TP would be of course 38 first TP. So still not at TP. I would definitely be sitting at break even though. I do think this has a good chance to hit TP. There's no reason unless volume just dies like DAX, but DAX was a little bit different. You do have this zone here, which is actually where your TP would be. 905 as well. 905 as well. The moment I set up the order and click it, it flies. Nice, man. That's exactly what you want, right? Click it and then fly. That's how you want. No drawdown. Always nice. Now you have some 1 minute structure. As long as it can break these highs, it looks pretty good if I'm being honest. Oh, my throat's really killing me. I need to drink more water. Yeah, that's nice. I think this was that TP there. Let's see. 34, almost. Very close. I don't see why not now, as long as this 1 minute structure holds like DAX, right? This is going to be the same scenario as DAX. As long as this 1 minute structure holds, that's the buy. Something closes below here, you will see a deeper retracement. But that's a good candle so far. 5 seconds, we'll see how that closes. If this closes strong bullish, you guys are good here. That's a nice candle close here. Just needs to break the high and there we go. Yeah, that's it. Easy trade. Yeah, should actually leave this, trail this on 1 minute. That's a great trade. Yeah, I'm a little pissed off I missed that, man. Fuck, man. I take DAX and, you know. Nice one, guys. Nice one. Full TP hit. Yeah, this is 52 pips now. Very nice trade. Very nice trade. I don't know why I even looked at the 1 minute here. There's no point. 5 minutes fine, 15 minutes fine. It's stupid. Just not thinking straight today. I'm really stupid to look at the 1 minute. 40 pips. Nice job, Vivian. Well done. Good job to everyone who took it. Good job. But that was the plan. You see how important it was to wait for the 5 close above, or at least the 1 minute close above. 1 minute close above. It's simple. I think that's what tricked me, is I was originally looking for a 1 minute close above, so I looked at the 1 minute. You know? I looked at the 1 minute. So, but the 5 there, giving you the 5 confirmation, that's the power of key levels, guys. That's the power of key levels. Great push here, great push. This one we take it half risk. No, not not half risk. drink some water. No. Why not concerned? I'm not concerned about that. Fuck that previous 1 hour support. What is it gonna do here? It's nothing, bro. It's just retesting key level. Tapped it and then that's it. Earlier you said the flu made you impatient. Yeah, but I feel like shit now. I'm really pissed. Really pissed. Those back-to-back trades, how's on your psychology? I just don't know why I had to consider the 1 minute. Like, it wasn't a consideration here, but it's too late. Like, it happens too fast. If above key level full risk is fine, why would this not be a full risk trade? You have the confirmations there. You know? If it's not a full risk trade, then you're just scared to take it. Because once the confirmations came, it's solid. You have 15-minute close, structures made, 1 hour close bullish, 30-minute candle close bullish. You have then 5-minute closing above key level. What more do you need? Fucking 1 minute like me, dumbass? Yeah, then I'm just an idiot, that's why. You know, that's why I fucked up. Because I'm an idiot. Need to look at the freaking 1 minute. Stupid, man. Stupid to look at the 1 minute. But it's a beautiful trade though. All the confirmations there, like that's what I mean. You know when I keep saying you need structure to form. That's what I mean by you need structure. Look how clean a trade is when you have structure. You wait for the candle to pull back. You let the candle close bullish, set up one, and then you get that confirmation of the 5-minute candle closing above. Boom. It's beautiful. Yeah, you can trail 1 minute. Oh wow, it's pretty hard to trail 1 minute. You don't have structure. Like you have the possibility to lose out on 40 pips here. So really, I would say like first bearish 1 minute candle close, I'd be cautious. I'd even just kind of be looking for targets here. Man, what an LTA, man. Can't believe I missed this LTA. We hit something here on 30-minute. So not a bad place to secure if I'm being honest. If you start to see rejection from here, which we're not seeing right now, it's a nice rocket this, then I'll be cautious. Anywhere from here in my box. If you start to see rejection, then yeah. Why didn't you consider the sell on DAX before breaking the 15-minute low? Watch the stream. You'll understand. See what DAX has done so far. So we reached that 15. What time was that trade? Just gonna journal this trade so we have it. Stops where I break even. TP was 36 points. Wow, we were very close, huh? 120 pips running? Brilliant, man. Yeah, amazing trade. Wow. This is nice, man. This is the push you want after that structure. Like, this is sick, man. This is sick. Like, seriously, if you're in this trade, fucking, that's sick, man. Definitely worth the wait. That's the difference. Like, look at the quality of trade you get when you wait for structure. You wait for the actual closes, not this random bullshit. not this random bullshit. Forget what I did. That's just me overanalyzing. Happens. But when you get the confirmations, that's how good the strategy is. Like, that's how much it pays. No stress, no drawdown, nothing. Close above, boom, flying. You know? Same thing with DAX today. When we got in, yeah, a little bit of drawdown, but nothing crazy. Boom, flying. Unfortunately, it didn't give me the 1-to-1. I was very close though. Very, very close. Out with 109 pips. Congrats. That's sick. 109 pips is insane. What a move. Was it 109 pips from here? I don't think so. 90 pip. Wow, what a move. What a move. That is sick, man. No pullbacks to see 90 pip move. Amazing volume. With confirmations here. Above key level. Sick trade. I'm very, very happy at that trade, how it played out like with that volume. It just, if anything, this proves to you how important it is to wait for a proper setup. Because you get a move like that. No stress. All your confirmations are there. Forget about what I did. That's just a mistake. That happens though. You know? DAX went for B, gold. Well, that's what we expected on DAX. The same way there was no reason to close gold, there was no reason to close DAX. We had no reason to close DAX. We've not had many of these moves on gold during London? No, but we've not actually been blessed with many LTAs on London recently on gold. We've not had very good LTAs. It's the first time we've actually dipped into a very decent LTA. Check this out. Very clean. We might see 3,000 this week. That's pretty far off, man. Relax. I'm still looking for DAX sensible buys. Yeah, I mean, you know, it can happen, but just don't marry your trade, right? We have to remember that if this shit wants to pull back, now we definitely have a 4-hour breaking lows here. We don't want to marry a trade. Very important rule is don't marry a trade. What's the stream timings? I'm new. Monday to Friday, 10:30 a.m. Dubai time. Dubai time. To quote Trump, how do you write Trump? Trump. It was beautiful LTA, very tall. I don't be pissed off at gold. I'm not pissed off. I am pissed off, yeah, but I can be pissed off. Why can't I be pissed off? It's okay. Charts are supposed to piss you off, but as long as you don't take action, then you're fine. If you take action, then it's bad. But I'm just, look, I'm pissed off because, you know, I'm here to get paid. You know, it's obviously frustrating not for me to get paid. Maybe these other guys who are out there and can sell a $1,000 course every day, fine, they don't give a shit, right? But when I sit every single day consistently live, which many people don't do, then that's my form of payment to be sitting here live, right? So it's important. And when I miss an opportunity, it's like okay, put it this way. Imagine a professional football player missed an easy goal, right? Easy goal he missed. It happens in the sport. You guys, I bet all of you guys who've watched football have watched that, right? I bet all of you guys who've watched professional football have seen that. Easy goal missed, right? Joe. And what are their reactions? They're upset, right? They're upset and people are disappointed. So it's the same thing that happens, and I should be. I should be upset because this followed my plan. This followed, but there was slight over analyzing there, which shows it happens. Okay? Maybe because I'm not feeling well, but I don't like to use that as an excuse, to be honest. That's definitely why I feel worse, and I'm maybe more emotional and short-tempered and stroppy, because I know I get like that when I'm sick, even though I try to avoid it. I think I've been all right, but I don't think it's made me make bad decisions today. I haven't done anything stupid. I followed both plans, but this was a plan that I should have followed. Harry, did you do your house chores yourself? I cook, I clean my dishes by putting it in a dishwasher. Everything else, I pay someone to do. Very lucky. Like cleaning and mopping and hoovering and sheet changing and washing clothes and stuff like that. Wanted our last previous 1 hour, we tap, so the next time we push through it will be easy. And it's just a previous, right? Just fucking employ me. No. We're not having... Imagine having Peter in the house. Jesus Christ. You're going to give me a nightmare. Someone asked if I took gold, where would I hold until? So I would just trail. So we would get to 1-to-1, but you see what happened at 1-to-1. It just kept pushing. So me knowing myself, I would have either closed here when I saw that type of rejection on the big 1 minute candle push, or I would have held this and probably got super excited and probably closed somewhere here or here, or I would have missed that and been greedy. So there's 3 areas I would have closed. I would have closed on area A, I would have probably closed somewhere in area B, or I would have got out on area, basically when I saw it rejecting down harsh, so C, somewhere here. One of these closes. So the worst close I would have got, not worse, it's still an amazing close, is here, which is 06. So out of interest, let's draw a line there and see what type of risk reward that is. As Sankid likes to say, sadistic thoughts here. Huh? And the nice thing was the stop, right? This 5 gave me a better stop, 38 pips. So I would have closed at a 40, so 1, 2, 3, 50 pip target. Exactly 50 pips. So that would have been my worst close. So it's still a very decent trade, like very nice trade that. And this thing is rocketing. Would I have planned a runner though? I don't think I would have planned a runner, but looking at the higher time frame, yeah, kind of missed the trade of the session if I'm being honest. Well, obviously, I don't think that's really, not the trade of the session, probably trade of the week so far. This is definitely the trade of the week so far. All your confirmations are there. GJ, don't even ask about GJ, guys. What's the point? It's doing nothing. I don't know why you guys ask about GJ when you see this. I think a skill you have to learn is being able to identify when something doesn't look good. Just because it hasn't moved doesn't mean that it's your last chance to get in. See how DAX is formed. DAX is still struggling now. I have it all set up here as well, man. All set up on my broker, everything. Oh shit, man, that's a big one. Anyways, it happens in every single thing in life. The big job opportunity you lost, the big fish that got away, everything. That girl that got away, you screwed it up, you were about to bag that girl, boom, you fuck it up. That's it, man. We're used to it. You need to sleep completely? What do you mean sleep completely? With both, how am I not sleeping completely? Please answer me. Would you leave price action if you discover a new strategy that has better win rate? No. No such thing. Gold long was setup 1? Correct, Vivian, correct. We should mark gold another win for me. No, I think that would be unfair to the journal. Journal is all trades I take. Definitely is a stream win though. A lot of you guys got it. A lot of you guys, yeah, a lot of us made it for sure with your call. I'm glad though, I'm glad. You know, that's really that's really just my fault on my own execution trying to hesitate. But what I like is to see, this is the importance of people not copying, you know. If you copy exactly and I made you hesitate there, you know, because of 1 minute and I just was getting over thinking, like, it's cool to see that. It makes me happy that not everyone is just being bots, you know. So it's cool to see some of you get it. Like, I would prefer that some of you get it than all of us not get it. Like, it doesn't bother me. It made me pissed, but I think that's completely normal to make you pissed. You know, you're missing a good move. Man, look at the size of this move. This candle here is 68 points. All I asked for is 36, man. All I asked for is 36. Just follow you for about 2 months. How many times do you miss a perfect goal like this? Or ask yourself this question. How many times have you seen me ruin? How many times have you seen me ruin as you... No, did he say ruin? No, he didn't. I'm making up words. How many times have you seen me miss? How many times have you seen me miss a perfect goal like that in your last 2 months being with me? And that should answer your question. If you've seen it often, then I definitely need to do some bullshit. I'm lacking for sure. But I don't remember the last time, if I'm being honest. I don't remember the last time. That's me just being honest. I joined stream on 20th of February. So far, I've taken 9 trades using Harry's strategy. 1-7, lost 2. Yes, sir. Got caught up today. Seems like you didn't lose the battle. I lost the war. What happened to you today, bro? Do you think that the DAX B ruined your psychology for the day? That's why you hesitated on gold? Definitely had a point. I was a little bit what's the word? Let down, I guess. I'm missing the word, but I was a little bit let down, you know, like, that's a shame. Like, you know, 4 points from TP sucks, you know. And then I guess I was not as fresh looking at gold here. I should have been fresher looking at gold. I don't know. It's one of those things. I had lots prepared and everything, man. I had lots and everything prepared on. I just had to press the button. There would be no reason when we have a 5 minute to need to look at the 1 minute. Because my stop is below 1 minute structure anyway. So why the fuck do I need to look at the 1 minute? It's just a clear mistake of over analyzing. It's just a clear mistake. Why, like, even if 1 minute goes make structure and I get triggered first, so what? My stop is not above. That's the only risk. If my stop was here, now we have a problem. Because this can easily hit my stop loss now. Nothing's protecting it. I mean, we have key level protecting it, but you get what I mean in terms of price action. So it was definitely something that does not need to be considered here with stop down there. You know, it's just, you have everything. 15 close bullish, 1 hour, 30 minute, and then the 5 confirmation. Like, it's just clear. And that's fine. Like, I'm happy. Like, you know, it's good. I'm human, right? Make mistakes as well. But like, the crazy thing which people don't understand, my standard has been set so high that my mistakes don't cost me money. Like, that's a crazy thing. I mean, yeah, it technically costs me money, but it doesn't make me lose money I've made. It costs me making more money, which is business. I think that's how business works. I know that's how business works, you know? So I think that's next level shit, you know? Next level shit when, okay, I mean, just shows you, like, I'm always on your case, guys, about over-analyzing, and then I did it myself. So it happens, you know? The cool thing is I'm at a stage where I can realize when I've over-analyzed, which I'm happy about. Because there'd be a time where I was lost and I don't know if I was over-analyzing or under-analyzing. So it's amazing, amazing. Fact is, plan played out, trade played out, idea played out, everything was correct. Who was wrong? My mind. That's reality, even at the highest level of trading. And I wouldn't consider myself the best trader. I can do enough to be profitable. I'll consider myself the best trader when I can really start making 15k a trade. Anything above 10k a trade, I'll consider myself to be a fucking crazy trader. Like, when I start making 10k a trade, real, not this fucking Instagram influencer shit, real 10k per trade, then I consider myself, okay, there we go. Now I can consider myself something very, very strong. But yeah. Listen, guys, I appreciate you showing up to stream. Congrats to those who took gold, those who took DAX with me. I mean, nothing we can do about that. 4 pips from TP, no problem. You know, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. You know, I'm gonna catch you guys. I'm gonna catch you guys hopefully tomorrow, right? So, appreciate you all showing up. It's really a pleasure. Thank you for putting up for me while I'm sick. I know I'm a little bit moody today. You just have to bear with me. I promise I'm not like this every day. It's just really feeling like shit, man. Head spinning, all of that, you know. But it was not enough to cause me not to show up today. And there was opportunity. Like, I should have made money today. So that's why, you know. So appreciate you guys putting up with me. And, you know, you see me every single day. Happy days, annoyed days, sad days, sick days, whatever. So be on DAX, win on gold, amazing. So yeah, take care all. I'm going to catch you guys hopefully tomorrow. And much love. Good job who took the trades today. I love to see it. I love to see it. So take care and speak to you guys very soon. Peace. Cheers. Cheers.